Hi friends. Sorry it's taken me a little longer to put up this second video, but I wanted to hop back on here and give you guys some information before you take your test over the paper that you've written and then submit the final copy. Okay, so logistics first. There will be a window for you to take the test and submit your paper. The window will be between noon and 6 p.m. Now, the reason I'm not opening the assignment until noon is so that you will have a couple of hours in the morning in case you need to ask any last minute questions. Okay, once I open the assignment, I'm not going to field any more questions about how do I do this or how do I do that. So just be aware that from noon to 6, any questions that you have really just need to be like technical difficulties. Okay, so you really need 3 things to be able to complete all the tasks associated with finishing this research project. So I know it's a multi-step process, but take a deep breath. You've got this, all right? If I can do this technology stuff, so can you. You're good. So the first thing, let's get me out of the way here and I will demonstrate a little bit for you. The first thing that you want to make sure you've done is register with Turnitin. Hopefully you've already done this. The last time I checked, I probably had about half of the students signed up for it, but this is where you go for your registration. You come over here to create an account and you click there and you go to the middle and you choose student. That will allow you to create a student profile. You just fill in the required information. There are a couple of numbers that it asks for here. These numbers can be found on Edmodo. All right, so just go to the Edmodo and scroll down and find them. I posted them and you can just plug them in here. The rest of it is your personal information so that you can set up your username and your password and be able to log in to Turnitin. Now, I already created a student account, so I'll log into it real quick so that everyone will see what the home page is supposed to look like. I actually really like creating my own student page because it allows me to see the same things you guys see, and then I might be able to help you troubleshoot. So here it is. This is the home page. You just need to verify that it does say Pope High School Honors Brit Lit. Okay, when you click on Honors Brit Lit, it would show you any assignments that I have posted for you. And so you can see 1984 research paper, and you can see the start date and time is noon, and then it closes at 6. All right, so there's that 6-hour window that I was talking about. I can't show you, what happens, but when it actually opens, you click on it, and then it will let you upload your paper from your computer or from like your Google Drive, and then it'll ask you to confirm that you are uploading the correct thing, and then it will send the paper through the databases and ultimately to me. So it's pretty cool, and I think it'll be an interesting platform for us to use. So you have to have done that before you even attempt to take the test or send me any papers, okay? So get this done first. Once you have this finished and your final draft completely done, you'll be ready to hop on Edmodo and take the test. Now, to take the test, you'll need 2 things. Obviously, Edmodo, because I posted the test like an Edmodo quiz, just the same way I did the Gothic one. But you're also going to need a clean copy of your paper. All right, so here's the sample paper that I'll use for my demo. And what I mean by clean is that it's black and white. There's nothing like highlighted, no editing marks, none of that. It's a clean copy because the instructions on the test that you're about to take are going to ask you to put certain things in bold or to find something and change the font to red. And then it will ask you also to copy and paste it. All right, so a more specific example, question number 1 will say, find your thesis statement and put it in bold font. Copy and paste to the test. Okay, and that's exactly what you'll do. You'll just go to your, here, I'll show it to you. Take the quiz, and then there's the first question. In your paper, bold your thesis statement, then copy and paste it here. All right, so you'll go here. Where's the thesis statement? Boom. You will put it in bold. You will copy it. You'll go back to the test. You'll paste it. Done. That's question number 1. You move on to question number 2. Okay. Question number 2 is going to ask you to find something and change the font to red, and so forth. Okay. So each of the questions has something like that it's asking you to do before you copy and paste it. Okay. And then when you get to the last couple of questions, I think it's the very last question, it will remind you to save a new copy or an updated version of your paper so that it includes all of the little highlighting and bolding and color changes that the test required you to do. That way, when you upload your paper to turnedin.com, I will be able to see all of that. And I don't know, I think that's going to help me to get through the grading process a little bit faster because I'll be able to locate things faster. Okay, so you'll go through the whole quiz like that. I'm just going to exit out of here, pretend that I took it. Okay, you'll go through the entire quiz. It's only, as you can see, 8 questions, but make sure that you're prepared because you only have 30 minutes to take the test. So, have your paper down here minimized, ready to go. So it will be easy to make those changes and then copy and paste your answers into the test. Once you have the Edmodo quiz part done, you will go back to Turnitin. And by then, this will be open so you can click on it and upload that paper to me. And it will even give you a receipt of submission so that you have that proof that you absolutely submitted it. Okay? If I have any last minute instructions, things that I think of that might be little helpful hints, I will post those in the morning before I open up the assignment. All right, one last thing before I go. I'm getting a lot of questions about how do I go back and see your feedback? Did you make any comments? And it took me a little bit to figure this out, but I did figure it out. So here's how you're going to do it. If you're looking for my comments or looking for the grade that you got on something, one of the easy ways to find it is to go to your planner. So if you go to the planner, what it automatically defaults to is upcoming assignments. All right, well, that doesn't really tell you anything. If you want to see your rough draft, it's not even there. So change upcoming to completed. And when you do that, it shows all the assignments that you have submitted and what grade you got on it. And then if you're to click on the, like hover, I guess, over the assignment and then click where it says view submission, then any comments that I put on here would show up. Okay. So anyway, it even lets you send a comment to me. I didn't put any comments on my own rough draft. Let me find one that I actually did for practice. Okay, I think it was this one. So you click on view submission and I put a K on there as feedback, just so you could see that by clicking on view submission, any comments that I've left will show up there and then you can even respond. That's just one quick and easy way to find that feedback. If you go back to it, a lot of you will be looking at your Gothic literature, but when you go to view quiz results, it isn't going to show you anything. I mean, it might show you how many points you have, but I'm not even finished grading all of them, so those points might not even be accurate yet. It may just be showing you what I've graded so far. I'll send everybody a message when I'm completely done grading, and also when I'm completely done grading, I will go back in and I will release this for student review so that you'll be able to click through, see the right answer, and see any feedback that I've left. All right. You just need to be patient on the Gothic literature one because I'm just not done yet. Okay. All right. So I tried to go fast and furious. Please, please tell your friends to watch these videos because I think they have helpful information so that you guys can problem solve on your own a little bit. All right. All right. Talk soon.